up?
Dude.
Okay, welcome back to the podcast, episode 4. Today we have Dardana.
Hi.
All right, my name is Jared Rodriguez. Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about Dardana.
Getting to know her. Who is she?
Okay, then who are you?
I'm an 18-year-old.
Senior.
Senior.
Why were you gonna say sophomore?
I was about to say junior too.
I know you went down.
I wish I was down.
You don't want to graduate?
Low key, yeah. But at the same time, I'm done with high school. I think it's from dual credit because all the assignments are kind of big because I'm failing. So I need to pick up my grades.
Well, we both have college classes, so yeah, we don't get that many assignments to do.
But when we do, they're like a big portion out of our grade. Sometimes, some assignments.
So if we fail in an assignment, it's just hard to bring back up.
Yeah. But the only reason I've been failing is because I've been gone.
Oh yeah, you were gone for almost 4
4
weeks. You were almost gone for 4 weeks this semester.
Because I had the flu and I couldn't go to school. The doctor was like, you can't go back after 5 days. Wait, you can go back after 5 days. And on the 5th day, I had a competition at Dallas, a business competition. And then once the competition ended, it was spring break. And then I came back. No. During spring break, I had another competition for robotics.
Oh, yeah.
We won. So the week that we came back to school, on Wednesday, I had to go to another robotics competition.
Yeah, and then, well, no, we also had that week off during the fire.
Oh, yeah.
We came back for, what, 2 days? No, not even 2 days. 1 day.
Yeah, we were school for 1 or 2 days.
1 or 2 days, and then the fire was already going, and then school was just like, hey, you need to still come to school. Yeah. And we were like, for that week, we were just like, we're all gonna die. Woo! And so then they gave us like the rest of the week off because it was getting bad. And then, we came back to school. She hasn't been here. She was failing both classes or just one?
Yeah, both. I had like a 60 in English and I had a 28. Supposedly a 28.
Why? Which class?
For government.
So, yeah, since the grading scale is different in our government, instead of just like a A-B scale or a 90-100 scale, we get points for each assignment. So each assignment is just like
10 points, 5 points.
But tests are usually like around 110, 120 points each. Mm-hmm. So tests are like the major things we have to deal with, and then assignments, they're like all 5 points, 20 points. They're just kind of there to help.
Yeah, to support my grade, give me a little boost.
Yeah, actually today we also have the test to do.
Yeah.
So time to study.
You're not gonna do it.
I'm
today.
not gonna study. No, I'm gonna do it today.
You're
gonna
do it today?
Yes, it's due early morning. It's due at 11 in the morning tomorrow. It's not like we have all day.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
So we have to do it today.
Oh. Okay, I'll do it today.
Okay, we've decided we're gonna do a test.
Yeah.
Okay, so other than those 4 weeks gone, you've been in many competitions. Can you tell the people how those were and why you went?
Yeah, so I always been in robotics since sophomore year. So they have these type of competitions where robots compete against other robots around the state or around the world or your district. And it's pretty cool. It's not like to the death, but you earn points during these competitions. Like they give you a list of things that you can do, and if you do those things on the list, you earn points. So this competition was like space theme. So we had like rockets and like launches and space shuttles.
Did they actually fly?
No, they're just props.
Oh.
But we supposed to stick these little plastic plates on the rockets, and whoever has it higher, you get like 20 or 15 points. The highest will get like 20 or 50 points. The lowest will give you like 5 points. And in the rockets, there's these holes. So when you put the plastic plates, they're on each side of the rocket, and there's a hole in the middle of the rocket. So when you put 2 plates on each side and you insert a ball, the ball is contained by the plastic plates. And that will give you like 30 points automatically. And your robot is supposed to climb and go like an escalate and bring other robots.
So do you actually work in building the robots?
No.
So you're in robotics, but you don't actually help build the robots?
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I take pictures. I take pictures and I post it on their social media. I'm basically like their, what is it called?
I know what you like. Someone that takes care of their social media and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do their videos. But I get very excited by the competitions because I get fascinated when they're in the building process, and I get very excited during the competitions because, of course, I want my team to win. And I did once competed, like I actually helped building a robot, but it was mostly like putting things together, not like the design and the
actual technical stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so that was your robotics competition. You also went for competition for BPA. That was the Dallas one where you, after the flu, you had to go to Dallas.
Yeah, it was a Business Professionals of America competition. So I was in the business competition, and we were part of this, I think it's basically what I do in robotics, like promoting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was
like
a
promotions.
promotional. We supposed to create a promotional video and promote the BPA type of program that they created, and our video is really good. I'm very proud of our editors, which is Eduardo and Eric. Who was also in my team was Brittany. And me and Brittany tried our best to help them out. And I know we didn't do a lot, but we tried to support them knowing that they were doing most of the work. So Brittany and we try to do the storyboard and the script. Mm-hmm. And we won. I mean, we won district. And then we went to state. We won 3rd place, but we didn't win Worlds because for Worlds you had to.
You didn't get to win to Worlds. You didn't get to go to Worlds because you only got 3rd.
Yeah, I only got 3rd. In order to go to Worlds,
you'd be 1st or 2nd.
Yeah, it was sad, but
I mean,
no, it was our first time. It was our first time being in BPA, and that's amazing. Being the first timer and being 3rd place out of the whole state.
Yeah.
Boom.
That is true. Like that's the first time AV's been to BPA, isn't it? Also. I don't think we've gone to BPA.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or like it was not like mentioned to us.
Yeah, because only skills was given to us, but then this year BPA was actually
offered to us, but it was because of the BPA members were trying to help. Well, not trying to help. They were seeking for people to join around the media aspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Wynn wants us to do competitions and stuff, so she went for it. Mm-hmm. All right, so you were gone for 4 weeks. That took a toll on your grades. Just, Yeah. It was bad timing.
Yeah, very bad timing because it's my senior year and it's the time where I'm supposed to get all my crap together. Can I cuss in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get all my shit together, and I didn't do that. Like, well, I had the flu. I tried to keep up with my assignments and try to keep up with my grades, but some people didn't send me the assignments, and I was stuck doing the only things that I knew that I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, well, our senior year is almost coming to an end. We're almost done with high school.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. Other things.
We're both going to the same college.
Maybe.
If
I take a gap year.
If I drop out.
Yeah. Or we could also go into the university. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, it might be a little too late.
Yeah.
It might be a little too late too.
Mm-hmm.
So after everything, you know, since it's our last year, would you think of that promposal that just happened?
Kind of jealous, not gonna lie.
Why?
Like, ever since high school started and I started seeing promposals, I was like, oh yeah, like senior is gonna be my year. Like senior year is gonna be my year, and I'm gonna have a promposal. Like,
so you're jealous of our two friends who are gonna be happy and stuff.
No.
You don't want them.
I'm jealous of the fact that they're both seniors, and that they are able to do a promposal here.
Okay, but it's also like not their fault.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, I decided to. Oh, we have
wait, hold on.
interference.
What's happening?
Hi.
Eric's joining in.
I finished my stuff.
Okay, well, Eric, welcome to episode 4 with Dardana.
Yeah, I know it's not
You're
their
gonna have
fault.
to come over here.
I know it's not their fault because I was the one who decided to date.
Someone out of school.
Yeah.
Already.
I'm freaking graduated from high school already.
All right, we're gonna take a break real quick while we set up Eric. Okay, I'm probably just gonna cut all this out.
Okay.
So Eric, talk.
Hello.
Hold on. Okay, you're both gonna need to talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, Dardana, speak.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
You sound
I think I sound fine.
Okay.
Eric, you get a little bit closer. We got a squeeze. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Do I sound fine?
Yeah, I think you're fine.
You sound fine? Let me see.
Here, yeah, you check me. Oh, hello.
Here, you're farther from Jerry.
Wait. Hello.
Hello.
Also, I'm pretty sure Adrian got in trouble. He kind of just left.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just like literally got out of the classroom and just walked away.
Really?
I don't know where he went.
What'd you tell him?
Huh? What did I tell him?
Yeah.
I don't know what Alexa told him.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. He's back. He's fine.
Okay. Wait, are you leaving again?
No, I'm coming back.
But like,
I'm just gonna go grab my phone.
Hurry up.
oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're back. We're back. I'm gonna cut in real quick right here. Okay, what were we talking about?
Promposal.
So you date a church boy that's not in the school. He's graduated. He's in college, right?
Yeah. I think he's in his first or second year. He didn't clarify. He said he doesn't know himself.
What do you mean?
He was just like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, we met through church. Church girls. Hey, Eric.
Hi.
Okay, Eric's coming back in.
Oh.
Eric, we talked about Dardana a little bit, talked about why she was failing her classes for a while.
Huh?
Yeah.
And how she feels about the promposal that just happened. How do you feel about the promposal that just happened?
I thought it was nice. I mean, I expected it. It for like so long.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Well, it's because we've been like trying to help Eric because Eric was like, no, I don't think she wants one. We were like, she wants one.
She wants one.
She low-key wants one.
Did she tell you that she wanted
It wasn't
one?
low-key.
She told Alexa and Brittany, and I just hear from them because I always hang out with them.
All right.
But it wasn't a low-key. You could tell. She's one of those girls that definitely like
Yeah.
wants.
I think most girls will like a promposal or like to be asked. Not like the big shebang proposal, but they will like to be asked by someone.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like most girls, unless they're like the type that don't want to follow the norms, if that makes sense.
The hipsters.
I wouldn't say that. Yes, the hipsters, people that just don't enjoy the spotlight, they wouldn't want any.
Kind of like shy people.
But I think if you're like wanting to do one, you're gonna have to like know who, you're going for.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you don't and you do it, and they say no because of how awkward it is, it's on you.
Yeah.
All right. So Dardana, you can't have a promposal.
Yeah. I was low-key planning on doing one to
Oh yeah,
my boyfriend.
you were actually gonna do one for your boyfriend.
Yeah, but then I don't have enough money in my bank account. Like, what I was thinking was buying him, like, some food, like a little heart-shaped type of food. And be all cheesy with the sign, be like, you want to be my prom date? But, he kept joking around, like, are you sure you want to go with me? Or, no, I want a promposal. Like, you need to ask me. And I think it was on the way back to my house after a date that I was very serious with him. I was like, so do you want to go with me or not? Because he graduated a long time ago, and dating is still like a high schooler is like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you're older than us.
Yeah, I am. But I feel like some people look at him like, ew, like you're dating
like
a high
pedophile?
schooler. Yeah. Even though we're kind of the same age. He's just a year older than me.
I mean, that's how I am with my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. She's a year older than you. Yeah.
Are you gonna do a promposal, Eric?
No, I just kind of asked her. I just said, hey, you gonna go prom again? She's like, yeah. I didn't like the senior class, so she wants to go to the junior classes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or well,
Ours,
yeah.
So I kind of just asked her, and she's like, yeah. So
yeah.
I got my tux already too.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I haven't even paid for the ticket.
Yeah. I've been telling you.
I have to go pay for it on
My parents.
I gotta go pay for it next Wednesday. Because for whatever
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, for whatever reason they said, yeah, the suit's ready, but you can't pick it up till Wednesday.
That's what they told my boyfriend too.
I don't know, they're weird about it.
Did he have to get it tailored?
Yeah, I had to get it tailored. It was a little too big on me, so they had to like stitch it down. I'm a small boy.
You are a small boy.
There's no
Eric is a small boy.
Yeah, like see, I'm like that. I'm also that weird stage where I'm too big for the small, but I'm too small for the medium.
You're like the person after Joel. Yeah.
Yeah, Joel's short. I was just joking with Joel that I was gonna propose to him.
Oh yeah.
I low-key want to do a proposal to Alexa and Brittany.
Yeah, like
Cause
friends.
Yeah. Because they don't have a prom. Well, they do. What am I saying? They do have a prom date, but like.
They're not gonna.
Yeah, they don't. Either they don't come to the school or they're not gonna ask them. So I should do it as their friend. It is my job.
Yeah, I mean it won't be as exciting, I guess, because it's just like, oh yeah, we're friends. We ain't gonna fuck later.
But it'll be nice for
it's a nice poster.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
it's a nice poster,
hey look,
thanks.
it's prom. You never know what's gonna happen at prom.
All those beach houses.
Oof. Those places are
expensive.
They're
I know.
expensive.
We wanted to do it, but then like we kept going like, shit's expensive at some point.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are trying to bring more people into it.
But the thing is, more people would bring the price down, but that would also mean more space is needed, which would bring the price back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just really difficult.
You have to find a good deal for a space that you can fit everyone in, and then have a semi-good deal for that to spread it
You
around.
should just go get a hotel.
That's what we're doing. We're planning to do.
Yeah, we'll just go Motel 8.
Motel 8.
Yeah.
Ew. They have like cum stains on the ceiling.
The ceiling?
The toilet has like blood in the corner.
Bro, I would never put a black light in that room. I couldn't.
Ew. I seen those type of videos. They
Where
low-key make me gag. Like
Yeah.
when people bring a black light to
Look,
Or,
hotels.
yeah, Hotel Hell with Gordon Ramsay, dude. When he goes out and just...
Oh my god! I remember one time for that episode, for one of the episodes, because I watched Gordon Ramsay, like, because Gordon Ramsay's amazing. So, well, he ever had one of these things where it's like toxic air emitters or whatever, right? So he had pretty much just scanned the outside of the room. It was fine. He scanned the inside of that room. It was unsuitable for human conditions.
Ew. Just imagine breathing in that air.
Just imagine sleeping on that mattress. Like,
Ugh.
oh, yes.
Dead skin.
Yes.
He picked up like the what do you call it? The
mattress.
not the mattress, but what's on the floor? The carpet.
Uh-huh.
Like the picked up carpet. There's a bunch of dead flies and roaches under there.
That's hot.
Mold. Ew, Jerry.
No, I'm just
I feel
it's
like
pretty
you're
gross.
the type like licks it and be like
No.
salty.
I just say it. I won't actually do it,
I know. I feel like if you put a bug on Jerry, he'd be like, "Fuck no."
basically.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of movement outside.
Hello.
If you hear that, we apologize.
I know people don't want to be quiet in school.
The only time that I agree to doing this, it's like the loudest.
I know. Okay, so promposals. We're about to graduate.
Yeah, we're about to graduate. We're going to the same college. Sanjak.
Oh yeah, Eric's also going. He wasn't here for that.
Central.
Central.
It's right by my house. It's right by my house. So.
Yeah, mine is like
Yeah.
down the street.
It is.
It's really close.
So we have lots of plans. What do you guys? So I've asked, Chance, our last guest, what kind of hobbies he does. So Dardana, what kind of hobbies are you into?
Worrying. No, just kidding. I worry a lot, but I guess I involve myself for too many things. Like, I like film studying, or like watching a lot of films and watching videos like explain, like movie explain. But by hobbies, would you say like robotics and BPA?
I mean, I guess. I mean, Chance himself, he said, well, you would know if you listened. He said he likes talking to, he just hangs out with his friends.
Yeah.
So I guess, like, whatever you do in your free time.
Yeah, like something that's not like school.
I do hang out a lot with my friends. Brittany and Alexa, shout out. But I'll try to hang out with Adrian and Chance because they're pretty cool to hang out with. They're pretty funny. Like they're funny in school, but they get like really funny outside of school. I don't know how to explain it, but
it's just because like they're more free to be themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in school people are very restricted.
Yeah, they're limited.
They're restricted to be what school wants them to be,
Yeah.
especially this school.
Yeah.
This school goes hard on
The norms.
the norm, dress code. And
That's not really a dress code though.
no, well, the beginning at first it was.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
like you breaking your dress code right now, Dardana.
yeah.
Don't say that. I keep getting scared that Miss One is gonna notice and she's gonna like, I told you many times, no ripped jeans.
Bro, I think she stopped caring.
So yeah, obviously we can't wear ripped jeans, or well,
You can, but you have to wear like something else underneath.
you have to wear underneath because they don't want you to show skin. So just like no shoulders, you can't show any type of skin.
Shoulders are the most.
Shoulders is probably one of the most criminal acts to do in
Offenses.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going to San Jack, what are you gonna study?
I'm gonna study business, but I want to study business marketing.
So basically, what Chance is doing.
Yeah, me and Chance actually applied the same day, right next to each other, and we were at the end of our application. We were leaving the room that we applied in, the little computer room, and I was like, "So what do you apply for?" And he was like, "Computer marketing." Not computer marketing, business marketing. And I was like, "Oh my god, me too!" But yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I think it's you can do a lot with a business degree.
Yeah, but the thing, because I'm also in that, and the thing I'm worried about is me not being interested in it, because I lose interest fast.
Me too.
And I don't know what I'd be able to do. Like, I've told Chance that I was just gonna go along.
Yeah, I heard you say that. I feel like that too, but like I said, like you can do a lot of things with the business degree. And what if one day I don't want to be like do marketing and I want to be like head chief? I can still have my business degree, but I understand why you feel like you're gonna lose track of it, or you're gonna find something more interesting.
I want to. The most thing is interesting things to do as a job in life to give you monetary, value, to actually live your life how you want it. They're really hard things to get into, and the competition's pretty extensive. So getting into things like being an actor, being an actual director, being all these other things in the film industry, they all seem really fun and something I would be into if I kept working at it. But I'm also someone that's really lazy.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it's like I'm so bland. Like if I go into that business field, like nobody's gonna find me interesting.
Like you feel like you don't have the charisma.
Yeah. like, I'm very shy in front of new people, but once I get to know you, like, I start showing my real colors. But it takes a while. It really does. And I think that's the thing that kind of kills my vibe, because I want to do something with AB. Like, I always wanted to, but without the charisma or without
the charm or
nobody will take me serious.
I mean, I think this year is when me and you started getting closer as friends. More so than other years. I mean, last year we talked.
Yeah, we talked.
But it's just not as much. Now that this year we actually have classes and have to actually work together.
Yeah. Like, I see you, like, throughout the, like, most of
the day we see each other.
Yeah.
That's the exposure effect.
Yeah.
Learning that in AP psychology.
But yeah.
Yeah. I've also gotten closer to other friends. This year I've met and I'm getting to know other people more so. I mean, I still hang out with Eric, Joel, whenever I can, whenever they can. We still act the exact same. But I also feel as though I'm drifting away from people, I don't know. It might just be me.
I think high school just is, it's just changing a lot of us. A lot of us, our tastes are changing, and we're like...
no, it's not that. It's, the one person I'm thinking of is more of... I feel as though they found they found a friend group that suits them better. Because, like, we were friends and stuff. We talked about, we hang around and stuff. But, like, I feel as though they found a friend group that they're comfortable with.
I feel the same way. I feel like I was, like, branching out to a lot of type of groups or a lot of people in freshman year and sophomore year, and I think it's because this school is so new and you don't recognize anybody in this school, and you try to meet as many people as you can. But as soon as junior year and senior year hit, I knew, like, who are my real friends and who are the people that I talk to, because we go to the same school and we have the same classes.
Yeah, but then again, you have to think that this school isn't like any other high school, because there's only 300 of us.
It is a very small school.
Well, there's 300 seniors. So in the senior class, you'll have to have at least one class with everyone throughout all 4 years. Even though some people have already left the school because it wasn't for them. So throughout the years, it
you decreased.
Yeah. Meeting underclassmen is... I'm friends with some, but, like, not as close as you guys.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to any, and apparently I scare some. I scared a freshman the other day by accident.
Really?
They bumped into me, and they just ran away.
I feel like I come off as bitchy to them, but it's because
you are.
I am, but it's because, like, I'm tired. Like, I don't have enough energy to deal with you or to be, like, playful. It's like I want to get stuff done because I want to go home and take a nap.
Yeah, I think we're, like, at the senior... It's just the seniors.
This is when senior-itis is really just, like,
hitting us, where we just kind of want to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, honestly...
Like, it was fun, but I want to get out.
Like, last 6 weeks, for whatever reason, I was killing on all my grades. I was on top of everything. Like, more than I have been, and then this 6 weeks...
Last 6 weeks, I was failing.
And this 6 weeks, I'm just, like, not on my game. I already have missing assignments.
Yeah, last 6 weeks, I was, like, not... I would get home and I would do nothing. I would just think about, like, what am I doing? What am I going to do? I was in a crisis. I still am.
I still am, too. I haven't finished stuff. Like, I need to...
There's a lot of stuff I haven't finished.
Like, especially with college, I've, like, applied to San Jack, but, like...
You need to do orientation.
I haven't done any of that.
Yeah, we need to do steps to get into San Jack.
And I honestly don't know how.
Yeah, me neither.
Because, like, no one's telling me anything.
Our friend Jessica is supposed to help us. Well, she was supposed to help me.
And you can help me.
Yeah, I can do. We can technically all go to the same orientation day.
A cycle.
Yeah, we can all just. But hopefully we get in together.
Yeah, I mean, San Jack.
It's San Jack's.
It's San Jack's. No, it's not that. It's not
have y'all
hard to
turned
get
in all
in.
Your stuff, like y'all's meningitis records and stuff.
Yeah,
we
already have that.
They keep telling me that my meningitis record's not in, but I'm like, it's right there.
They've actually declined my FAFSA. They said something was wrong.
Really?
They told me I'm too okay. So my FAFSA, I'm too rich to apply for it, but I'm too poor to afford college. So.
Yeah, there's people that are like that, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's how it is.
it's just how it is. We have to take out loans.
Oof.
I think that's the last thing we'd have to do. Hopefully.
I haven't gotten any scholarships. I've applied to a whole bunch.
No.
I've applied to a whole bunch.
I haven't even applied.
I've applied.
We're in a crisis.
Yeah, we're all.
It's like you want to do stuff for college, but you're stuck doing high school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they push college stuff, but then
They keep bringing out more high school assignments and like.
Do I have a question? Do y'all have like any like projects y'all are doing? Like any like big name projects for like classes?
no.
Because like I know my economics class I'm doing a project, and in my English class I'm doing a project, and in another class I'm doing a project. I mean, technically this.
Well, I
class
don't
is doing a
have as
project.
many core classes. It feels.
Yeah.
It feels like everything's kind of just me going through.
Yeah, I feel like I told you this like a long time ago, but I feel like our main focus is on dual credit, like our college classes.
Our college classes are really what we're focusing on.
Yeah, because our high school classes, they're nothing. Like I have forensics. What am I gonna do with forensics?
I have food science, and I'm interested. My dad wants me to go into nutrients and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to die, even though he's like 30.
He's at his peak. He's at his peak.
Don't tell him that. He
Dad's only 30.
almost 40.
Okay, I was about to say.
Dude, I was like, how?
30 something.
Wait, I was like, hold on. a
He's
minute.
39. He became a vegan because he saw all those videos that we watch in gym where they tell us how they treat the animals.
Yeah.
Or he saw like what they do to them and how bad it's doing it to our body. So he's like, no more.
Ya no.
Yeah.
I watched those videos and I felt bad for those animals, but then like
Well, a lot of
I
us
ate a
like
burger right after.
I ate a
yeah, like a
burger
lot
right
of us just
after.
go like, oh no, please, yum yum.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. It's like once you had steak, I'll let that cow get slaughtered.
I don't even like that many meats.
I know,
to be
but like
honest.
you grew up like in a vegan household. So
No,
it's- no.
this just started
they
last year.
recently, yeah.
Oh,
recently.
yeah, recently.
This just started last year.
I think I'm obsessed with burgers. Like
I like burgers. Like I like burgers a lot.
I'm obsessed. Like every new restaurant, I'm always ordering the burger. Like I based off the restaurant by their burgers.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've had the vegan burgers and like from restaurants like Fridays. They have a really good one. It's
See,
super
y'all need
good.
to go to my job because they have both like good burger and a good vegan burger.
I thought. Wait, are you still working at the cinema?
I'm not
No, he's
working anymore.
He's like
It's
been working there for
a long
a
time.
long time.
Where do you work now?
I don't know. I want to say it out loud. But it's the roast.
He works at a restaurant.
It's a works at a restaurant, and we're pretty close by the Georgia Brown Center.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
It's pretty good. They have a really good burger. It's nice because it got some like brisket in there too, and like the vegan burger is really good too.
My boyfriend works at a burger restaurant.
That's why she's obsessed with burgers.
That's
probably why she stays. Like she might have like a problem, but she's like, put the burger.
You know, he's like, just go to my work. I'll give you a free burger, and I'm like, okay.
You told me where he works, or you've said where he works before,
the
but
only-
I don't remember.
Like whenever they get in fights, hey, you want a burger?
We actually don't get into fights. We have disagreements, but
That you say that. Like I know you said that before. Where me and Jose who clown on you
yeah.
for your life choices. You said, oh, as soon as you try to say argument or like fight, you're like, no, it was a disagreement.
Yeah, it was a disagreement because I don't know how fights actually
At
look
some
like.
point, at some points, like it's just there's fights and there's disagreements. The difference is like, I don't know, if you're mad at each other, that's a fight. Even if it's like something over.
But if
something.
you disagree on like a choice, then obviously,
yeah, that's a disagreement.
like the thing, it wasn't a fight. You just wanted to tell him what to wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just disagreed because he doesn't think he looks as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now if he's like saying like, why you gotta make my choices for me, I can be myself or whatever, that's a fight.
Yeah, we don't have that. We have disagreements. Like,
Well, but you're also
whenever
church people. You're like
Yeah.
somewhat incest.
ew, hola hermano, hola hermana.
Oh no.
You're the one that brought that up.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why?
Because it was you that was saying like, people who date in church is like incest because of how close they are. And then later on, you go to say, "Oh yeah, I'm dating someone who goes to my church."
Oh my god.
I promised myself, I was like, I'm never dating a person from church ever again. Like,
but the thing is, he's still in like our age group ish.
Yeah.
He's a little bit older, obviously, but he's still next to us, and like all of us don't really care about religion as much as our families, as boomers.
Yeah, I think it's because
I think this generation just doesn't. I don't know. I feel like we kind of with especially with technology now. You know how like we kind of just like always on the internet and we're always just looking at stuff.
Like the future is now, old man. Like
like science has proven there's so much out there.
But there's also people who don't believe in science.
I think that just comes to like where you grew up, you know.
Yeah.
I think like especially like a lot of
and there are people that do really believe in religion in our group, but I guess because we all aren't too into it.
Yeah, it's a push and pull, like your belief system, your family, your orientation, and then technology and what's going on around the world, and it's just you don't know what to believe in. I
think there's just times that have changed. But I think there's also the unknown factor because there's no proof that, you know, anything exists, really.
Yeah, and you have to blindly believe in that. Like,
and some people can do that, and then some people just, you know, they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people choose, like...
Yeah, like, I've tried. Don't get me wrong, I've tried believing. It's just, I don't know why I can't.
I feel that.
I think personally, I think that the universe can steer you away from different paths and can lead you to different paths, and like if something goes wrong for you, that's a lesson. Like you need to look at the bright side, even though how dark it may seem. Like you need to look at, okay, why did this happen? How am I gonna learn from this? What's gonna happen to the people around me? Am I gonna support them, or am I gonna find other people? And I don't base it off religion. I just based it off like the universe or like my life.
Has there any been like awkward moments about your, you know, belief system with family or anything?
Yeah, like when gay marriage was legalized, and then recently the abortion. I try not to say my views and like what I think about it, because I know my parents will like sit me down.
Well, like you are also afraid of your parents.
Yeah, I'm very afraid because they're very religious, and since I'm living under their roof, like I don't want to start arguments. And like I understand where they're coming from, and like it's because of their generation, like what the era that they live in, and how they're very absorbed with the Bible. And it's because like they don't see it from my perspective, because our younger generation, we understand both sides into an argument or a problem. And I feel like people that are really religious only see it from one side.
Yeah, I mean, they've also grown up with their parents who might have been more or as religious,
if not more. I feel like a lot more generations past, a lot more religion has just been kind of decreasing.
Yeah.
Like, personally, my mother, she isn't like actively at church. She will do church activities when like if other family members want her to, but like she does believe. Like she believes in, you know, that jazz, but she isn't actively going to church. We actually rarely go. Like ourselves, we don't really go unless it's like holidays or my grandmother comes and like she's like, hey, vamos a la iglesia. And then we all go over there. Or our other family members who are closer to the church, who like they're actively in it. They're like, oh, you know, you should come do this and that. So after time, like I guess people kind of go away. Not go away. It's just like they set their own standards to what religion should be, and I think that's how it is. Yeah. You know how it should be, because people follow it religiously.
Yeah. For me, I like going to church, but it's not like, oh, like God is real and like all that.
Do you just like the community?
I like hearing stuff. Like I'm a good listener, and I like hearing a lot of stories. And I just like listening to like the Bible, and like I feel like it's a movie. Like whenever they're reading it to me, I feel like I'm looking at it through my eyes.
Yeah, I can understand that, because I also that's kind of like I look into it in my own time, but I also don't like just look at the Bible. I look at like other
different
things.
religions.
Yeah, and that's what my dad used to do, because he wouldn't be just strictly Catholic, strictly Christian. He will go to different churches, and he will like read the books and hear their teachings, and he will come.
A lot of them are like basically the same thing, just said differently. It's like playing a game of telephone where the stories are passed down, but then there are things that get changed or interpreted differently because of language barriers. So then people separate and then
interpret.
Yeah. Like a lot of the main ones you see now are like basically the same thing, except a couple of things are changed. Like, oh no, this person didn't do this, or oh no, that person wasn't that person. It was this person that was that person.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. Like, I don't want to be strictly held down by one religion. Like, I want to listen to different type of things. And I think that's the beautiful thing here and now, and like having media and like having the internet, because it's an easier access to like actually read these things and hear about it. And I feel like, not to be cliche, but I feel very enlightened. Like, I feel like I'm learning something new every single day.
Yeah. I mean, I looked into the Bible, I looked into what it says, but I also look into like demonology, because a lot of people are afraid of it, and it's true, it is pretty scary because it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's something dark.
Yeah, it's darker, it's gruesome at points, but like I want to understand why
is it so dark? Like, why do they do those type
and
of
there's
things?
I haven't found any like solid ground, but from the things I've read, it's
no, I understand what you mean. I used to watch documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries. That's one of my hobbies. I like watching documentaries. Like, if you look through my search history, all documentaries and like Sims videos, and mukbangs. But I really like watching documentaries because, like I said, I learned something new, and I feel like when people tell me a story, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw a video about this, or I know a story about this that is similar.
Yeah, like you connect it in deeper meanings of what people are trying to say.
Yeah. And that demonology, I saw a video like talking about like Satanism, is that the word? Yeah. And how it's not like what people perceive it, like how people see it.
Like I know
there's
my fair share.
There's different versions of Satanism.
Two main ones.
Yeah.
One of them is more of a for show actual evil.
Yeah.
Where they believe in the evil Satan and his, and then great rule. But there's also one that it's called Satanism.
But isn't it just about like being original, or like being like not constricted to norms?
Yeah, basically it's just like being yourself. Like, do what you want.
Be you, dude. Like,
yeah, it's basically it. But because of the name and because of like who it's connected to.
Yeah. Like
people assume.
The bad side of media. That's the bad side of media. I don't like that. Like, it can be kind of perceived badly if you don't explain it.
Like, same thing with black metal. Like, my cousin listens to it and stuff, and like it talks about almost the same thing. Yeah, there's things that they talk about where it's just demons and all this gore and stuff, but others are just like, just be you, dude. Just be yourself.
I used to, like, back in my rebellious phase in my life, I used to try to listen to that music, but I wasn't like a diehard fan. Like, I listened to it and I'll be like, oh, like, I understand why you like it, but you won't catch me now listening to it. But I feel like everybody listens different type of music around their life, and like there's different phases. Like, back, you wouldn't catch me listening to country music at all like 3 years ago. But like now I'm like, yeehaw.
Country music has really brought itself back up.
I can't listen to it still. I mean, there are some good songs. Don't get me
There's some
wrong,
good songs.
but
Yeah,
too much of it is like, I don't know.
I never thought it was like terribly terrible. I listened to it because of how funny it is.
Yeah.
Most of them are just like beer, pickup truck, God.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That is mostly country music.
Yeah.
I think the reason I don't like country music is just because my family listens to it a lot. Like my sister really loves country music for whatever reason, and I hear it all the time. And I'm just like, if I hear like Blue Moon one more time, I'm gonna like.
Oh, I love Blue Moon. But I think it's that, like, how often you hear it, how often you don't hear it. And while growing up, I did not hear a lot of country music. I heard like a lot of Spanish music, like reggaeton.
Coreo.
Yeah, dude, like, catchy.
I mean, I still listen. Well, I like the music because it's like it reminds me of like the car rides with my parents.
Yeah, like your younger self.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
And so I still like it, but like I don't look for it myself. If it's on, I'll just be like,
Oh, like, I put it on when I'm with like my family. I'm like, do you remember this song?
Yeah, if it comes on, I'm gonna be like, oos, oos, oos. It's good.
Mm-hmm. But like now, I would say like my family does the music that I listen to now. Most of my family doesn't listen to, and I'm just not saying like, oh yeah, I'm quirky. Like, no, it's because I made it to my own. Like, I made it my own statement. Like, Dardana listens to this type of music. Debbie listens to this type of music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, a lot of my family is like really similar with each other and how they are, and I'm like really like the black sheep of the family because I don't know. I'm just really different from my family. Like my family's all like, yeah, sports and like being outside and stuff, and I'm
but you were also into that.
Not really. I've never really been into being outside or sports. Yeah, I had to play them as a kid, but I didn't want to. It's just that's how my dad was.
Yeah, my parents and cousins, or my dad, my uncles, my cousins, they all like that. I was never really into that too much. I couldn't tell you why. It's just
I don't know.
It never interested in me too much.
Yeah, like you'll see me being more of like the nerd, obviously. Like I'll read more comic books or read just like real books or play video games or stuff like that's interests me, you know, more than.
I feel like that was most of us. Like, your parents will try to force you or like push you into sports or like stuff that they want to see you do. And of course, like me, like I used to be in soccer and like all basketball and like tennis, but I don't like sweating.
I mean, there are sports that I'm into. Like I'm like into doing.
Yeah,
like
and
I feel like I want to do that, like tennis.
Like, I want to go track. I want to play tennis. Like, I still want to do it, but like.
But I get tired really easily.
Yeah. And I think
like I'm not fit at all.
Yeah, I think it's by the age. Like, once you start getting older, you're like,
yeah, you have
do
to like
I really want to do
you
this?
have to like start doing stuff like at a young age. Otherwise, you won't want to like do.
So then we just end up going to Zumba.
Yeah. Oof.
But Zumba's
Catch
fun.
me at Zumba. Zumba's on Sunday.
Dude.
Dude.
4-day weekend. Let's go to Zumba. Oh wait, when's Easter?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. Saturday.
I have robotics
Oh, yeah.
competition.
I'm working.
Monday.
Monday. We'll go Monday.
We should go to Zumba. I'll go down to Zumba.
There's one near my stepdad's car shop.
All right, if anyone's still listening and wants to go down to Zumba, we're all going.
It's on Strawberry
Monday.
Road, just letting y'all know.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be with us. Just go to Zumba, and then it'll be like we all went together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Around
Jerry,
the
I'll
same
go
time.
get you. And
Yeah.
it'll just work good.
But no, wait, I have my nail appointment. No, that only costs like 2 hours, right? Nail appointment.
How long is Zumba?
I don't know.
Is that
Like
however long we
an hour?
I
want?
don't know. I feel like they try to push it to the ladies.
Zumba's
They're
like an hour at most.
But like,
because
there
they
are
have
some Zumba things where it's pretty late.
I feel like the ladies are like, I know, me duele el brazo, like my
Yeah,
arm hurts.
But they're old ladies that
Yeah.
are still trying to stay fit. Good for them, by the way.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
All right. So we're doing Zumba.
Yeah.
What else are you planning for this weekend?
Probably is hang out with my boyfriend. If not, get all my stuff done for prom. I'm low key stressing about prom. I feel like
Just get your
like,
stuff.
I feel like guys don't literally like stress about it because
I'm not. Like, honestly,
yeah.
I don't even
just-
have my ticket yet. I'm going to buy it, and that's about it.
I got it
feel-
already.
I feel like girls try to make it as much perfect like they wanted to.
But
And
that's
I
girls with everything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, a lot of girls are just like,
And I'm not trying to say like all the girls, obviously not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that a lot of the girls and women that I know always want to make something perfect.
Yeah, and I understand like things cannot always turn out like you want it to. And I get that, but like the excitement of everybody else, cause like Brittany and Alexa, they want me to do all these things, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm down.
Yeah, like I'm like, everyone's talking about after prom, and I'm like, oh, I want to do all of that, but then I'm just like, I'm gonna end up going back home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna.
I low-key feel like I'm just gonna go out, go eat something.
Yeah,
after prom,
eat and then go back home.
Honestly, I think that's just the best thing.
And then Sunday probably be like at home.
Yeah, cause like.
Or like probably hit up people like Eric, wanna hang out.
Yeah, I think I have the whole weekend off. Hopefully.
You work on Sunday or Saturday prom.
Oh no, I know I have that Saturday off for sure. So I just don't remember when I took
Imagine
off.
4-day weekend now and then 3-day weekend.
Oh yeah, because prom's next
Saturday.
Because senior skip day.
Senior skip day.
I have my 2 days that I'm still holding on to.
Oh yeah,
for unexcused absences.
I have 2 days too. I missed that. What did I miss? Thursday?
Yeah, that one day where you decided to be a delinquent.
Look, honestly, I just did not feel like coming to school that day. I was like, Mom.
There's so many days right now that I just wake up and I'm just like, go back to sleep.
I was like, Mom, can I just not go to school today? And she was sick, so I was just like, whatever.
But then, like, on days, I remember I get scared. I'm like, but it's government days. And I get up. Or if it's, like, English days, I'm like, I can't let them down.
Good for you, Jerry.
Even though we don't do anything in that class.
Ugh.
I mean, it's not that we don't do anything. It's just...
I low-key wanted to go to senior skip day, but... How many days I have skipped so far?
A lot.
But you have them excused.
I have them excused.
Those are all excused?
Yeah,
Because
all 4 weeks she had excused.
Imagine, surprisingly, all excused. The flu, excused. Competition, excused. What is it called? Benzene?
Benzene?
Benzene.
Benzene chemicals.
The chemicals
The chemicals in the air, excused. Everything excused. And I missed 4 weeks?
Jeez, Dardana, always skipping school.
Low key, I never missed freshman year. I never missed a day in school. Maybe a few days. Maybe a week.
Usually for every year in my senior or in my high school career, it's just like first semester I'll skip quite a few days. Second semester I only skip 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like there'll be 3 days where I just don't come, and that's it. Just so I don't have to take the finals.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I skipped less days. I think I skipped more days when my mom took me to school than right now when I drive to school.
True.
Because my mom sometimes she just said, "Dude, I'm not driving you to school today. You can stay home." And I was like,
Bet.
Bet. But now that I have a car, it's just like I feel like I can just go. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I gonna do?
I am too scared. But it's like what you said. Like, I'm scared of my parents because I know they're gonna call my phone and be like, "Where the hell are you right now? You're supposed to be in school."
Oh yeah, my mom called me on that Thursday and be like, "Wait, like, what's up? Wait, you're not gonna go to school?" I was like, "Cause I could have drove myself." I was like, "No." And then I just left the house for 2 hours, and then I came back, and my mom was like, "So you actually didn't go to school?" I was like, "Nope," and just and then she just let me go.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Cause what's she gonna do? Take away my car? Okay, drive me to school, Mom.
Exactly.
Mom, if you're listening to this podcast, I love you.
I mean, I feel as though there's obviously definitely more females whose parents are like. I've known a lot of females whose parents are way too strict.
Yeah, and I think it's because you don't want your daughter to do some hood rat shit. You don't want your daughter to do some pendejadas.
Yeah, like you,
don't be capping.
Dardana's parents, you're listening. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna send them this and be like, "Hey, she doesn't even believe."
She's doing hood rat shit.
I'm enlightened.
No, I mean, it's just, I guess because to them, the male-female norm is still very active.
I think a lot of...
But I feel as though a lot of us would probably be doing the same.
Yeah.
If our daughter would be like...
I think...
Yeah, me voy.
I think it's just a thing for parents to see females not necessarily weaker, but need to be protected more.
Yeah, especially with
What's
mostly pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's more stuff is being done in the open. Back in the day,
you didn't hear about it because you didn't have the media as much.
Yeah.
Or they would just
Ew. Brittany just interrupted us.
Ew.
I don't know. Maybe she'll be on the next podcast. Maybe she can explain herself.
Love you too. No.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
back on track. It's just you hear a lot of story like the government when she told us the story about it was you. Yeah, the story in South Korea.
Oh yeah, like
Stuff like that is pretty terrifying, and
Yeah.
they can't really defend themselves.
See, I think parents should, yes, be wary, but, like, just teach their kids to be wary. Not to, like, make
Yeah.
dumb decisions.
like whenever I try to do something and my mom's like, what if this happens? What if this happens? Like, what if a guy tries to touch you? What if this guy tries to steal you, like kidnaps you? I'm like, I know what to do. Like,
Just get my
I
pepper
mean,
spray.
if not, like, you already taught me what to do, and like I know in certain situations I know what to say. I know how to act. If I feel like I'm in danger, just call the cops, or like go to the nearest house. Like, I
But
know
what if that house is dangerous?
exactly. I know, like, there's gonna be like
Goes in.
There's
what
obviously
if-
gonna
what
be
if that?
danger.
Yeah.
Like there's always what ifs, and that's like what scares them.
There's no scenario in protecting your child that isn't, like, just staying home, you know?
And I feel like there's more devices on your phone, like the iPhone. You can press the button 5 times and it will. Oh, I got scared.
She thought she called the police.
But yeah, it will contact the emergency line. And then there's this app, where like you can track as many multiple people, and like I track my boyfriend and he tracks me wherever I am all the time. But it's just like knowing where you're at. Like his family tracks him, and like it lets him know where he is, and
See, my dad tried to do that, and things got weird because the app messed up. So our family just started fighting.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that just because I don't know. I feel like I know how to defend myself enough, you know? I had some background in martial arts, so you know, I don't think my parents were ever really worried about me, like, you know, getting kidnapped or anything.
And I feel like that's what most guys can do. Like, I'm not saying like all girls are weak, but like most girls, if there's a big
There's some
guy
really
like
strong
this,
girls.
yeah, there's some really strong girls, but there's gonna be really strong guys, and like these guys can tackle you. And like I think that's what a lot of parents worry about, is that you're gonna get taken advantage of, or like you won't be able to fight these people off. Like, what are you gonna do? And they taught us a lot of stuff, like do as much harm to them as they do.
Make as much noise.
Make as much noise.
True, but then again, like
Yeah, there's no.
What if? Yeah.
there's more what ifs, but it's obviously you're
It's
gonna have to
just-
just try your best
Yeah, the only thing you can do is just try your best to be safe, you know?
and make smart decisions.
And make smart decisions. Like obviously, don't go out.
Don't go
by
with the
yourself.
guy in the
Yeah.
trench coat in the alleyway who's
Yeah.
asking you to come here.
There's always like bylaws, like don't go out at night, don't talk to strangers, like don't do dumb bitch shit, like don't
Yeah.
do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just about out of time. Do you have any last message to the people?
Closing statements.
Be nice to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wait.
Be nice to everyone. Wait. I know.
Yeah, like it was nice talking to y'all, letting y'all know my insights.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, and this is the end of episode 4. Be sure to catch the next one with a different guest. Who knows who it might be, whoever's free. And thanks for listening.
Bye now.
Bye.